Hi Green Lake Dragons, Anna here with another vocal music lesson. Today we're going to start off with our shakedown warm-up, where we're going to warm up our body as well as warm up our brain to get ready for some singing and some breath work. If you missed this from last week's video, I'll go ahead and briefly give you directions. First, I'm going to have you pick a part of the body to shake. It could be your head, it could be your whole body. I'm going to demonstrate with my hands. And if you choose to shake your hands, it doesn't have to be done just like me. Make sure that you're nice and comfortable. And I'm going to invite you to either sit up or stand up. I'm going to also ask you to have a nice tall back, but keep it relaxed. We begin by counting backwards from the number 8. We're going to shake whichever body part you choose to the beat as we count backwards from 8. When we get all the way down to 1, we start over again, but this time with 7. And then the next time with 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we rest at the end, which means stop or silence or pause. Okay, get ready for a shakedown. Here's our beat. We'll do it kind of slow this first time. 1, 2, ready, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Rest. Okay, we can definitely go faster than that. But it is kind of tricky to keep the beat when we're doing it so slowly. So that was kind of cool. Okay, faster. 1, 2, ready, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1, 1. Rest. Ready for the lightning round? Okay. Faster. 1, 2, ready, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1, 1. Rest. I don't know about you, but I need a big breath after that. Maybe even a water break. Feel free to pause the video and get some water if you need it. So let's talk a little bit about the human voice. The voice is kind of like a hidden musical instrument that we get to carry with us wherever we go. Here's a question. How are guitar strings and the voice similar? Think about that. Here's a hint if you're not sure. Both vibrate to make sound. To say hello to your friends. Oh, hi dragon. Or to sing along with your favorite song, you have to use your voice. But what exactly is a voice? We can't see it, can we? Humans use vibrating body parts to make a sound with their voice, just like a guitar uses vibrating strings to make a sound. Now let's talk about the breath. Take a deep breath in. When we breathe in, that's called an inhale. You just filled your lungs with air. Now breathe it out. As you breathe out, that air travels back up your windpipe. The windpipe is also called the trachea. Say it. Trachea. It's like a tube that goes through our throat for air. Then at the very top of our windpipe is something shaped kind of like a box, and that's called the larynx, or the voice box. The voice box is a nickname for the larynx. Say larynx. Larynx. The larynx, or voice box, holds the body parts that help us speak and sing. So you could kind of say the larynx is the source of our voice. Now take your hand and put it on the front part of your throat, right below your chin. Do you notice a small bump there? Feel it around. Feel around until you find a small bump. That is your larynx. There are two thin bands of muscle that stretch across the inside of the larynx. They're called vocal folds or vocal cords. When we inhale or breathe in, the vocal cords open up to let the air pass down the larynx, down the trachea, all the way to the lungs. When we exhale or breathe out and then want to talk, the vocal cords close. They kind of tighten up. And the air from your lungs moving up, trying to pass by those closed, tight vocal cords, cause them to vibrate. And that's what makes sound. So now take your hand, place it back on your larynx, and try a little bit of humming. Can you feel the vibration? As you can see, I'm recording this part of the video on a different day. But back to that vibration. If you didn't feel a vibration with your hand on your throat, that's okay. We'll just keep trying. This might be all new to you, so make sure to treat yourself with love and patience. Let's maybe review finding the larynx, the voice box. I mentioned that it's on the front of our throat, below our chin. It's kind of like a bump, okay? If you think you found it, once you think you found it, swallow. And the bump should move when you swallow. Okay, keep your hand there. Don't forget to be nice and gentle. And let's try a little humming again. Ready? Let's inhale and exhale. What did it feel like? I'd love to hear your answers too. So if you like, you can shoot me a video or a voice response. I'd love to hear your answer. I felt a vibration. It feels pretty wild to have my hand there. Okay, now's the time where we're going to get our 2 strips of paper. Oh, it looks like my dog is going to be joining us. Oh, but he's out of the video. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's 2 strips of paper. If you forgot to get them, then no worries. You can pause the video and find a piece of scrap paper. Make sure you get permission for something that's okay to rip, though. Or you can use scissors to cut. I'm just going to do a little rip. I love that sound. The sound of ripping paper is amazing. I feel like that should be a musical instrument in itself. Okay, anyways, these are going to be kind of like our vocal folds, the vocal cords. Do you remember what happens when we exhale and the air comes up and out? What happens with the vocal folds? They get tighter And the air moving through should make them vibrate when we are talking or when we are singing. Okay, so with your 2 strips of paper, we're going to place them kind of facing out on the corners of our mouths. We're going to hold them kind of apart so that the ends that are far away from our face don't touch. So I'm just going to hold them there like that. We're going to take a nice big deep breath, inhale, and then we're going to blow out through our mouth really hard and fast. Try it again. And again. So maybe, at the very least, maybe that air caused an interesting vacuum and the 2 strips of paper moved together and kind of got stuck together. If you had a very forceful breath out, very fast, very powerful, then perhaps the 2 strips of paper even vibrated. If you wanted to send me a video response or an answer to some of the questions I've been asking, perhaps you could also include what happened with your strips of paper. What happened when you took a huge breath and blew really forcefully in between the strips of paper? Since we can't see what's going on in our voice box, our larynx, this is kind of a neat way to have a better idea of what's happening. Do you remember what these 2 strips of paper are like? What are they supposed to be inside of our larynx? That's right. They're supposed to be our vocal folds. Now, what's the difference between speaking and singing? Of course, it sounds very different to our ear. But the question is there a difference between what's going on inside of our body to produce the voice, to produce speaking and singing? What do you think? Now let's review the song Whanga Alafia. Now that you have maybe a little bit more idea of what's going on to produce your voice, let's sing while placing our hand again gently on the larynx. Whanga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Whanga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Whanga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Whanga Alafia, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Let's do just a little bit of turn taking. Nice work, everyone. Nice job singing. Don't forget that if you don't want to sing much, that's okay. I do encourage you to at least try a little bit to see if you can find that vibration. What I'll ask you to do now is sing the response part of the song. Call and response. That's kind of like question and answer. So my call, my question will be Whanga Alafia, and then you'll respond with ashe, ashe. When we get to the part that's just ashe, ashe, you'll just repeat, you'll echo my ashe. So my turn first. Let's keep that hand there just so we can really feel the sensation. What does it feel like? Does it change when you sing higher or lower? Or does it feel the same most of the time? Those are some things to start to notice. Okay, ready? Me first. Fanga alafia. Your turn. Ashe, ashe. My turn. Fanga alafia. Ashe, ashe. Let's do it again. Fanga alafia. Ashe, ashe. Fanga alafia. Ashe, ashe. Now repeat after me. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe. So let it be. Let it be so. Okay, that was probably a lot of information. It's also tricky when we're learning a lot of new words. We learned about our trachea, our larynx, our vocal folds. So if you don't remember all of this, don't worry about it. I am going to include a really short video that has some pictures and diagrams about some of the things that I've been talking about with our voice. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye, dragons!